Hello, wonderful viewers. Thanks so much for joining me today. I would like to read on the Green New Deal. So this is Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez's proposal, and it takes into account protecting the environment more, protecting the climate, and it takes into account the income inequality. She proposes a graduated progressive tax rate, 70% being the highest, and that doesn't mean that people reach a certain income level and they have to pay 70% of that to taxes. It means anything above this high mark is taxed at 70%. And it's the Green New Deal because when FDR did the New Deal to get us out of the Depression, the highest tax bracket was 90%. It was a progressive tax rate like that. So I am just kind of wondering if any of this ever comes to be, do we see this in the coming years? Let's ask about certain parts of it. Do we see great progress made in the coming years regarding protecting our environment? No. Okay. And when I say in the coming years, in my mind, I'm thinking the next few. 10 of Swords, no. But we do see an accounting of the harm that has been done in the next few years. We do see a greater understanding of that, a completion of that, an acceptance of that being much more widespread. The 10 of Swords is a completion card, but look at that's devastating, right? So, and this man is laying by a lake with mountains in the background, and look at that, clouds. It doesn't look like clean air either, does it? So, yeah, I think we come to an accounting, a reckoning in the coming few years about just how bad it is. At least there's that. Is there improvement after that? Yeah. Then we do make a new plan. We do the Page of Cups. We do start to feel a little more hopeful and make a plan for what we can do. Okay, that's good. What about the income inequality? What about the progressive tax brackets? Do we make progress in that area in the next few years? Well, now there we have Eight of Wands. We do have some changes in taxes in the next few years. Something, small things that do come together to make some difference. These aren't, this isn't a completion card. This isn't a huge thing. It's not a tower, but small things coming forward to make a difference in income inequality. Good. But there's a delay. That's because it'll be 2020 when a lot of these things are actually able to be pushed through. Okay, so we got the Hanged Man. Right now, though, it's getting things from a different perspective. That's what that Hanged Man is doing. And so they're studying it out. The Dems are studying it out. People interested in making change, progressive folks who would really like to address income inequality, are studying it out. They're writing legislation. But realistically, a lot of this is not going to pass as long as the Senate is filled with Republicans. And there are some fairly conservative Democrats as well who would frown upon that. We make progress afterwards, though, huh? Well, yeah, greed and avarice, big business, is not likely to go down easily. And we need big business. There's nothing wrong with big business. It's just when it gets so very powerful and that money gets into politics so pervasively that we're having a problem. So that's not likely to go quickly. However, that Eight of Wands would suggest there are inroads on many different areas to try to make things a bit more equal after a bit of a delay. Okay. All right, what about... Oh, goodness. The climate change looks like it's going to take... they address the issue of having it more environmentally friendly legislation. That looks like it'll take a little longer even than focus on income inequality. Will we, will it be called the Green New Deal, or will we cease to hear about that? Okay, we got the Five of Cups. So I think there's loss there. I think that, with so much, with things being tabled like that and us not hearing about it so much for a while, that will feel like a loss. That will feel like we haven't gotten what we wanted. Those of us who are more progressive. But there are two cups standing. And I think there will be changes made that will harken back. They'll say it harkens back to Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez's Green New Deal, right? But it'll be called something different. Okay, yeah, but we got the sword of truth here. We've got Mueller, we've got the investigators, we've got that spirit of truth, mature, direct, logical, smart truth coming. We've got that standing over us in the coming years and helping us and cutting through lies. So that will be helpful as well. All right. Well, I thank you so very much. Bye-bye.